Welcome back to JD Sports Gaming, and we're back here for Week 6 against the Commanders at home. 2-3 Commanders, as they've been struggling so far this year. As you see, the overall ranks, it doesn't really reflect what they're doing in real life offensively. It's not very good under the enemy on this franchise, but you know, still they got some firepower, and our defense is playing really well. So it'll be, I think, a decent test for us. We'll have to shut down the receiving core they got, a dangerous receiving core. They will be without Brian Robinson, so Gibson will get the full workload for Washington. But it was also for us, talking about banged up players, we'll be out with Desmond Ridder, so you know, broken collarbone. Well, Taylor Heineke will get a revenge game here, but we'll set the line. I still think we're favorites at 5.5 with our defense, and the over/under I went down to below just because of the offense for the Commanders. And Taylor Heineke getting his first start in a while at 35.5. So let me know in the comments what you do here. Do you think we cover that 5.5? I almost went up to 6.5. I think our defense is really good, and I think we can, as much as they're struggling offensively, take advantage of it. They do have a very good defensive line, and you know, I think going in this game, just run the football, try to get the run game established, but defensively, honestly, just do what we've been doing. But we'll give it up to Brandon Gott and Charles Davis, and we'll see you at the post-game show. Again, leave me a comment on below. Do you go the over or under, and do we cover? We'll see you post-game show.
It's Week 6 of the National Football League, and we'll see Bijan Robinson. He was steady for him on the ground a week ago, reaching the century mark and adding a score. It's the Falcons and the Commanders next on Madden NFL 24.
The weather this time of year in the South, perfect. Fall football weather, and we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Hello again, everyone. Brandon Gott along with Charles Davis. And Charles, we take a look at this Falcons team as they enter play. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams.
The Commanders set to go to work on offense, and they've handed the controls to this man in his second NFL season, former Tar Heel Sam Howell.
There's a lot of good to watch in the game last week, wasn't there? I mean, he did throw 2 touchdown passes. That was impressive. And he's so close, isn't he? The three with this team and this passer.
To throw right away is Howell. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. The first pass attempt and a first drop all in one.
Well, you got plenty of time to make up for it, but obviously not the way you want to get things started. Got to shake that off and get going.
They'll set up the screen for Gibson. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be 4th down. And Falcons offense set to take over for the first time, and it's all behind their 30-year-old quarterback. That's Taylor Heineke.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. It's a great bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
Get on the numbers last week for Robinson. 24 carries, a trip to the end zone to go along with 118 yards.
Just an excellent performance from them on the ground last week, and that speaks to an offense that is operating at a
high they need, but it's 3rd down. Algier will try to pick it up. And he's going to run into a brick wall right
3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a first down.
And he's got the first as they'll bring him down. And they'll try to throw now. Heineke. And he whips that one incomplete there. Pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, that was certainly...
No, maybe said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. Koo knocks this one through the post. And the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage. And this is a team, Charles, that just has not been able to string victories together.
Yeah, they're certainly going the wrong way, aren't they? Because it looked like they had things pointing in the right direction, but now they've been pretty darn good. Now you got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
And he's going to have
and that usually means running play, but we have seen him throw out of that formation, and sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one, wound up hitting him for a first down.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for this 3rd and 14. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Commanders
1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And the defense, they get to Howell. He'll go down here. The corner.
Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently, they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it about 1,000 yards either. The bar has to be set higher with this beginning.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And this will be a Falcons first
identity. And that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week. And right now,
and he can't escape, and down he goes. Multiple players combined. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. They'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Heineke. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
Every snap, another nice job there to force an incompletion.
They go play action with Howell. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by A.J. Terrell. And he takes this one back into the end zone. The Falcon defense has a touchdown. Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick 6.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt.
2nd and 3. Throwing here, Howell. Finds his big tight end, Mo Alley Cox. It's offense on 3rd down today. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, it's Howell. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's in 3rd and 2. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35.
Pick on a running back, not for just the fancy runs, but these dirty, gritty 3rd and 1s, 3rd and 2s. That's why you draft him.
On 1st down, a running play ends up going backwards. Turns to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Heineke. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Big defense. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line.
Enough blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
2nd down, Heineke. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Heineke from the gun on 3rd down. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points, but he could not get that to stick, and that is way Koo. Koo knocks this one through the post. And that will extend their lead even further. Offensively, 1st and 10. Howell from the gun. Throw right side, taken in by Gibson. Howell, he'll look to throw it. Pass taken in by his big 1st and 10. Straight ahead, Gibson. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. They'll go play action. Howell. And he is going to be taken down. They got As that is going to just 3rd and 10. Howell out of the shotgun. Under pressure, they got him again. The safety blitz stayed to
reverse. Normally you run to set up the pass. Here it feels like they're passing, hoping to set up the run and be more effective later on in the game.
You can do it both ways. We usually talk about it in the reverse, however.
No doubt about it.
And now they're in the hurry up. Heineke now from the 50. It's complete to Robinson. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Now Heineke.
41-yard line.
That's going to be caught by Pitts. The Falcons going to use this 1st and 10. Heineke now. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back. Now a 2nd down throw for Heineke. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That one, weren't able to do so.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
Koo knocks this one so far. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon.
Heineke going to lead the Falcons up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Pressure gets there on Heineke, and down he goes. Throwing. Heineke. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
On our side, we forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this 2nd half.
There's the stiff arm. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside.
There are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first. Howell down to throw it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Gonzalez's kick is good. Just right here.
And I think a lot of it is just mentally. Get back to doing what you were doing well in the beginning of the game, but a lot of that is playing with that. Made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Heineke to throw it. And that is incomplete. 10 at their own 37. Here's Gibson to start the drive. That's a good acceleration there as he's across offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing here, Howell. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And he's going to have a Commanders 1st down. His drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. And once more, Howell back to the air. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete for 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. From the gun on 3rd down, Howell. He had him. He was open, but a good drive, Charles, but it looks like another that might end in a field goal try.
They've made some nice plays. They've given themselves opportunities, but as you noted, another field goal attempt coming up, and that's not how they want to end
that edge back as they've watched this lead shrink a little. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Here's Heineke. Buying time to his left. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 43 yards. Another main mover. They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Heineke. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And they'll start out with great field position at the... And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is... They'll go play action. Howell. Looking for Dotson, and he's got him. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
Here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And inside the 20 before. Here's Howell. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. 3 red zone trips have yielded just 2 field goals for them to this point, so they'll be searching for something more on 2nd and goal here. Howell, he'll look to throw it. Dotson has it. Touchdown, Commanders. A great effort there. It's half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football. High percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you. And make sure they
breaks the tackle. Now Allen. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45 line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. On 3rd down, Heineke. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. As he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Fair catch called for and made, but now we'll have to see about the penalty.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
play at all.
A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. 2nd and 10. Heineke's going to hold on to it. And a solid run down. It's hard it can be to stop him.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They go play action. Now Heineke. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Losing 2 yards that time, and now 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back.
In less than a yard. Robinson with another carry. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. But it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Trying the left side with Algier. And he'll manage to pick up. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. On a determined run there as he's going to as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Robinson up the middle. And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down. And it would appear that that's going to be the one to do it. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons, and it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead...
So that will do it. We somehow survive 16-13. They cover the spread and the under hits, but they did score 13 unanswered points there in the second half. We didn't score any points there in the second half. Actually, we didn't score an offensive touchdown. Just had that pick six. So going 16-0, going in the second half, I was feeling pretty good about the performance we're having. Then just kind of run game kind of shut down. Robinson finally got going there. late in the second half. But other than that, nothing. This is an ugly game overall. And, even defensively, they're late. But we did have some big stops. We did have some big stands there. A lot of sacks on both sides of the ball. But just moving forward, I just don't know I would say just getting the run game going again. Just kind of rely on the run game. And Heineke just had missed a lot of wide open guys. And that's going to be frustrating. Hopefully we get that worked out. I don't know. I don't know. But we're not going too many games with that performance. And, and just kind of surprising the Commanders, how they're doing in real life and what they're on this game. Just kind of night and day difference. Third downs, we were terrible, 2 of 11. We just got to get some things fixed. But somehow we're 5-1, which I would never expected. But moving forward, we have to play better ball, especially on the offensive side. Next week, we'll be taking on the Buccaneers, a divisional rival. So that'll be, we have to bring our A game. But thank you for watching, especially after this atrocious performance. So I appreciate you guys watching all the way through. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, and we'll see you next time.